My name is Stan Harrington and I am the AOF.
It seems so incredible that I'm living this way.
I'd love to do this again sometime.
I didn't want to sound too eager.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm in a dream or in a movie. And what's really insane is that I find myself quite naturally fitting into this scenario.
I'm Stan Harrington and I have two films, Perception, which I perform in and I also wrote and directed, and Imag-In, which I co-wrote with an Austrian girl called Ursula Maria, who's an award-winning dancer from Europe.
Let me ask you, on Perception, that's the feature
Yeah.
that you did, right? Why did you want to make the film?
These are both my swan song for no-budget filmmaking. I developed a name for a guy who has this great content but no production value. The film that was just released of mine this year that I made for $44 has gone worldwide, and it's called So You Want Michael Madsen. It has Mandela, Obama, Pink, Madsen, Holland Taylor. It has all these famous people in it. I shot it for $44, and it's about how do you get celebrities in your film, because filmmakers seem to think that that's what they need to do to sell their film. But really the point of it is exactly what I'm all about, is that these people will work if you give them something amazing to work with. So it's about content, and that's really what I'm trying to sell. When I do my films, it's all about letting people know that it's about the story and it's about the performance, more so than it is about the production value. And I think it's flipped. The real world these days is more about, you know, what special effects and what star is in it, you know.
For those out there watching this who've never been to a festival,
Right.
Why should they come down? Why should they come down on Myrtle in Monrovia to see a block?
Because it is the most fun. It is formal and it is relaxed, you know. You get to see great films. These guys watch the films. That's the difference, you know. All the other stuff is very political, if you ask me. I think anyone who knows anything about festivals knows you kind of, you know, if you're in the in, you're going to get in, you know. These festivals, a guy like Dell who runs this festival, he watches every film, and he's not even one of the judges. So you walk into a place and he talks to you about your film, and you know someone who's seen your film or read your story because they'll say something specific about it, and you know those people who pretend that they have, you know. But there's nothing more gratifying to a filmmaker or a writer or anybody than somebody taking the time to give it its due, rather than just because it's got a great cover or because there's a celebrity in it or whatever, or just to get the entrance fees, you know, to take your film, you know. So for me, I mean, it's an event that the locals will enjoy because they get to see a great variety of films that have been watched and determined to be worthy, and for the filmmakers because they get a real shot at being into a festival rather than because they know someone or because there's a celebrity in their film.
What makes film festivals, or why are they important? And maybe specifically the AOF festival?
Well, film festivals are crucial to a filmmaker. I don't know any film that doesn't go to a film festival. Even films that you see like Black Swan or whatever, they all go to Cannes, they go somewhere. So for filmmakers that aren't like connected to Brad Pitt or someone else, I mean, where else are they going to get that validation? Because technically your film has to be selected. So it's a validation for your film. AOF, of all the festivals I've been to, and I've been to festivals all over the country, I've won awards from East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, wherever. It is, for me, my favorite one. It is the best one because it's no longer really just a festival, it's an event. And it's kind of like where a bunch of filmmakers get together, and I've actually worked with so many different filmmakers I've met from the AOF and gone on to bigger and better things because of it. So it's not just a festival anymore. It's something that, you know, the public and the filmmakers just look forward to every year.